pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to call the regular Lamar City Council meeting for Tuesday, April 2nd to order. Roll call, please.
Goodchild.
Yes.
Wick.
Yes.
Sturgeon.
Here.
Bruns.
Yep.
Pick.
Here.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. First item is B1, hearing, request to vacate right-of-way. So, at the March 19, 2024 meeting, Council set this date and time to hear public comment regarding a request to vacate a portion of 6th Street Northwest right-of-way from 4th Avenue Northwest to 5th Avenue Northwest. The request is from Overlook Apartments LLC to accommodate a proposed multifamily development. I'd like to open the hearing and ask for any written or oral comments to the proposal. Anybody here to comment about the vacation of the right-of-way? Not seeing any comments, I will close the time for hearing and turn to the council. Administration recommends that the right-of-way be vacated and turned over to Overlook Apartments LLC.
I would make a motion to adopt Resolution 24-14, vacating a portion of 6th Street Northwest right-of-way from 4th Avenue Northwest to 5th Avenue Northwest and conveying to the adjoining property owner, Overlook Apartments LLC. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Pick.
Yes.
Bruns.
Yes.
Goodchild.
Yep.
Sturgeon.
Yes.
Wick.
Yes.
Motion carried. Moving on to B2, our second hearing. Council set this date and time to hear or to consider offers received by 10 a.m. on March 26, 2024 for lots 1 through 7, Lamar's Industrial Park 4th Edition. One offer was received from the Lamar's Business Initiative Corp. LLC, or LBIC. I'd like to open the hearing and ask for any written or oral comments about that purchase. Anybody here to address that? See nobody jump up, I will close the time for comments and turn to the council. City Administrator recommends that the council sell the property to Lamar's Business Initiative Corp. And execute an agreement for payment. The LBIC will purchase 28.82 acres for $2,017,400.
Motion adopting resolution 2415, authorizing the sale of lots 1 through 7, Lamar's Industrial Park, 4th edition to LBIC for $2,017,400.
Second.
I've got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Wick.
Yes.
Goodchild.
Yes.
Bruns.
Yeah.
Pick.
Yes.
Sturgeon.
Yes.
Motion carried. Moving on to general discussion. C1, citizens. This is a time for citizens to address the council. And first up, we've got CASA, C-A-S-S-A, Sexual Assault Awareness Month. I have some representatives here to talk to us about that.
Hi everyone, thank you for allowing us to be here. Since this is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, we're here doing things in our community. We're the Woodbury County Advocates. Brianna, Plymouth County Advocate, is not available to be here today, so we took her spot instead. Do you guys have questions for us? All right, so we are distributing some letters. Can I give you guys one each?
Sure.
It's for donations, and then also if you guys, I can give you guys a little ribbons in support for the Sexual Awareness Month. Will you pass this around?
Is our representative the same as last year?
I'm sorry?
Is our representative the same one as last year?
Our executive director, you mean?
Yeah, do you know?
Stephanie Henrich?
Stephanie.
Or
Is
you
that-
mean
is
the
that-
other
Stephanie's
guy?
the same, yeah.
Our advocate.
That's what I mean, our,
Oh,
okay, that's what
Stephanie
I,
on Cali.
okay.
Now it's Brianna.
Brianna,
Yes.
I got the.
what's the last name?
Thank you. London.
London.
Thank you.
So we're going to different businesses, asking for donations, as you guys know that we're nonprofit agency, and just to spread out more awareness for sexual assault for this month. And today is April 2nd, the action day. We're gonna be heading to Hull in a little bit. In Alton, sorry, yes.
All right, very good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks for all you do.
Hey, is there anything you guys wanna bring to our attention?
Money,
I mean,
always money. We know how that goes.
you're gonna bring money? We're all good with
You know,
that.
we do a lot of outreach in our community. I mean, I was by myself in Woodbury County, and I got a great coworker here. And now this is our half. We're missing one advocate right now from Alton. She's,
Do you have an office in Lamar's locally?
yes, it's right
Where-
here on Central Avenue,
Down there in like, the Habitué area?
right
Yeah.
next to that. I don't know
Yeah.
what the
The
building
Living
is.
Center, I think
It's
it's
Side by
called.
Side Ministries.
Okay,
Our office is in
that's
Side
where
by
your
Side
office is
Ministries.
there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will get a hold of Brianna, and she mentioned Jason, so I'm thinking it's you. So she can give you guys her contact information, email, and address and everything. All right. Thank you so much, guys, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other citizens here to address the council?
Hi,
State your name, please.
Chief Shipper, Mars Fire. I'm kind of going to lead into the thumbs up, but March, we had 191 calls, had 98 in the first 14 days, had a couple big structure fires, grass fires, a couple major accidents. So I just want to thank our staff and thank the employers for letting their people go and understand if they come into work tired the next morning, things like that when we're out all night, because March, for whatever reason, as Jan's looking at payroll with me today, is going, holy smokes, was a crazy month, really, really crazy. So thanks to the employers again, and thanks to our firefighters and EMS people. Oh, yeah, we're at the hospital too, weren't we there?
Yeah, you betcha you were. Any other citizens here to address the council? Seeing none, we'll move on to thumbs up award. Brad, you're up.
First of all, I'd like to thank city staff, police, fire, Brad Epling's folks for the help with the Easter egg hunt Saturday. It went well, and your support is greatly appreciated. The other thing that I wanted to give a thumbs up to is to Lamar's Community High School girls soccer team, having gone through a very difficult time with the loss of their head coach. They played their first match last night and won, and I want to recognize their resilience and coming together as a team in the face of a tragic loss.
Thank you, Brad. Ryan?
I was just gonna say, thumbs up. It's a good Easter egg hunt. A lot of traffic. Nobody got hurt.
Were all the eggs found?
To the best of our knowledge.
Kids are squirrels.
It sure looked like it.
It's amazing how the kids can pick up eggs, but not their rooms.
You gonna put candy in there?
Clark?
I got nothing, thank you.
I just wanted to give up a thumbs up to, I know the EMT and the firefighters have been busy in the month of March, and wanted to pass along that thumbs up as well. Steve?
Thumbs up to Lori French and the Chamber of Commerce. I just left the board meeting a week ago that I was just impressed how things have progressed in the chamber office, how things are moving. It seems to be very smoothly between the city and the chamber. But I wanted to give Lori a thumbs up and give anyone a heads up. She's taking down Christmas at the Round Barn today, if anybody wants to help, from 3 until 6 o'clock.
Thanks. Mark?
Yeah, I had a friend, Robin, who took her granddaughter, McKinley, to the Royal 3 Theater, And employee Ann Koopman went out of her way to be especially friendly to this child and the other children, to the point where this girl wrote a thank you letter. She wanted me to give Ann a thumbs up for being such a great people person.
Okay, moving on to consent items. So we have 4 consent items. Under there, we have an approval of the March 19, 2024 regular meeting minutes, a list of bills for the period ending 3/31/24, consumer confidence report for the Lamar's Water Department, and Lamar's Interchange Track Project, change order number 1.
I have a question on one of the bills for the Erdmanville demolition. Thought that was the LBIC that owned that and was taking care of it.
Yeah, but they made a request for the 135 and you guys approved it.
All right.
Yeah, we voted on that, I believe, a month ago.
When did we? Because I went looking for it and I couldn't find
I
it.
looked it up this morning, I found it.
Just get it to me.
It was this year, I know.
It was this year?
It was this year.
That's probably why I missed it, because I went back and looked into,
Let me look, I looked it up this morning. I had
that's
it
totally
pulled
fine.
up. I had it pulled up.
Is that gonna be paid for through TIF or what?
That'll be paid for through the new business corridor urban renewal that we approved also.
Okay.
Or we can pay it out of economic development too. Joe and I talked about that too. Either way, it's gonna get wherever, no matter where it's placed, it's gonna get reimbursed from TIP.
Well, where's it properly fed?
In the past, we talked, in the past, there's probably, it probably makes sense under economic development.
I mean, I would think as a tally to keep track of how much we have invested in any one given project, it's kind of important to know where it's at and keep it somewhat consistent. I'm not necessarily opposed to the charge.
Yeah, the landfill charge is also under the same account, so they're all in one spot, so when the TIF comes through for it, when we certify it, we'll be able to reimburse that then.
Where was asbestos taken out of?
That's same.
Oh,
That asbestos is in the Del Kellens, and then.
oh, that is
all the-
part of the demolition.
Yeah.
All right. All right, thank you.
I'll get you,
For me,
I'll get you that council meeting.
I'm just the date.
Go ahead.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys are done. I just want to talk a little bit about the CCR. In your packet, it says that there's no mailing request. When we became over 10,000 people, that changed, so we do have to do a mailing request. I didn't see it till too late, so I let Jan know next time would be changed. But the way we're gonna do the mailing, we have different options through the DNR to do it, is we're gonna put a link on the bottom of the bills, so people can go there to see them. But that is a change from prior years. So I just wanna make you guys aware of that.
How are you doing on your water survey?
Oh, we're about half.
You got 50%?
We're getting close to 50%.
Can that be put
You're
on the
talking-
water bills too?
You're talking about lead and copper?
Lead and copper.
It's on Facebook, on the city website. I don't know if we put a link on the bottom or put a suggestion on the bottom of that. We can probably do that too.
When are those due?
October of 2024, this year.
October of this year. So
Yep.
is there any way, Jason, we can incorporate some sort of softener education? We gotta start on that. On educating
What to do after the
property
RO
owners
gets there.
that their softeners will need to be adjusted, or it's beneficial to them to
It'll
adjust.
save them a lot of
it'll
money.
Save them money and
Yep.
salt. And so somehow incorporate that in one mailing or one, so we're getting them with multiple things.
We're doing an electronic mailing, we're not doing a paper mailing. And then we're going door to door also now, because a lot of the older population doesn't have Facebook or even the internet or that, so in order to be in compliance with what the EPA and DNR are requiring, we're going door to door also. And if we do all that and put that effort forth, I don't see how they can come back and say we didn't
Right.
do our best.
Right.
So we're in the process now of going, putting out pamphlets indoors, knocking on doors. We're probably getting in between 50 and 100 a week that we're actually being able to get by doing that.
Okay.
Either us going in there and visually seeing it, or them after we leave the note on the door, them going and filling it out. So it's been basically the best effort so far, or the most
Effective.
But yeah, effective method, yeah.
Correct.
So
We did ours online just because Jolene said to me, hey, what is this thing on some Facebook? And so I went in and filled it out, but yeah.
And we had like the banks all send it out on their mailing list. The chamber put it out there. So we're doing their best effort to get it as far out as or get to as many people as possible.
Good enough.
So, all right.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
On the report, it says the ones with dates are from the most recent testing done in accordance with the regulations, but
Yep.
do we still test more regularly than?
We just test when they request us to test it from the DNR, so we don't do any testing between them. Not for that.
All right.
Thank you.
Any other discussions on the consent items?
Make a motion to approve consent items 1 through 4.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Moving on to action items. E1, sale of property, Park Place Estates. Floyd Valley Healthcare Board of Trustees is requesting the City of Lamar's allow the sale of Park Place Estates. The letter is attached. Floyd Valley Hospital has operated the property since 1997 as an assisted living facility. The city must hold a public hearing when disposing of the real property. It is the intent of all involved that as a condition of the sale, the property will continue as an assisted living facility. A working legal description, not utilized on the legal documents, is PT Lot 1, Park Place Estates, City of Lamar's, Plymouth County, Iowa. The subject property contains 2.37 acres. City Administrator recommends council proceed to a public hearing.
Motion to adopt resolution 2416 to establish April 16, 24, 12 p.m. as a public hearing regarding the City of Lamar's desire to sell some property.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Sturgeon,
Yes.
Pick,
Yes.
Wick,
Yes.
Bruns,
Yes.
Ditchhouse.
Yes.
Motion carried. Moving on to action item E2, Lamar's pedestrian bridge replacement project. Attached is a task order from JDO Consulting Group for the final design and bid letting services for the Lamar's pedestrian bridge replacement project. The project will replace an existing wooden pedestrian bridge located on the recreational trail over Willow Creek between Red Hole number 4 and Red Hole number 7. The project has been approved for $602,400 of the Transportation Alternative Program TAP funds in fiscal year 26. The total project is estimated at $753,000. City Administrator recommends council approve the agreement with JDO. Final design services are $37,151.
Okay, so I think I explained it in here a little bit. 2 years ago, we submitted an application and we got less than what the request was. And then just a month and a half ago, I submitted another application for the remainder, and that was approved. Brad, I think it was.
That's correct.
So we got the complete 80% funding from TAP funds for this project, plus they moved it all up into 26. So all the funding that was requested, and it gets done sooner than expected.
When was the project estimate done? Like, is that a current number?
That was done upon the last submittal I did, so
Right.
within the last couple months.
Motion to approve final design agreement with JEO for Lamar's pedestrian bridge replacement project in the amount of $37,151.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Moving on to action item number 3, Bolton and Menk Airport Professional Services, Taxiway to new hangar. Attached is agreement with Bolton and Menk to perform design, bidding, construction, and grant administration services for the Taxiway to new hangars project. The project is scheduled for the fall of 2024. The city administrator recommends council approval of the agreement. The cost is $146,500. It's reimbursable under the project.
Yeah, so those funds are reimbursable from the grant. So this is the final step. They just last week submitted the 90% plans to FAA. So that's anticipated actually to bid in the next month and a half and construct this fall and be done complete in the spring of 25. Right now, that is estimated at, on the low end, 600,000. That's just the base. And there's, I think, 4 alternates in there, and which could push it up to 921,000. We'll have to decide if we want the alternates or not, but the base just to do the specific taxiway is about 600,000. And we have federal funds built up, which will pay for a majority of this project anyway. So.
This is